snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff. But
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
you want one
can't,
quick question?
we can't ask Rashad question.
Hey, Rashad.
Which leads me, I guess, into this entire Dub and Ty situation, where it's like essentially Dub is saying, for those of you who don't know, it's not quite like Dub, and it's Ty the Guy. Now, Dub is the father of Woo Wop. He was kind of like an internet sensation, especially a couple years ago. He had the song where he's like, I wanna my mom, I wanna my dad, I wanna my grandma. And it was like a TikTok sensation. They clipped it and stuff like that, and he just do kind of weird things and they go viral. And he was like famous off of that. So that's Woo Wop, and he's his dad, but he's also kind of better known as DDG's brother. They have the same mother, I believe, and a different father. So yeah, DDG's brother and things of that sort. He is a twin, and unfortunately his twin is no longer here with us. But yeah, that's Dub. And Ty the Guy, he is really affiliated with Pootie and Chark. Those are two kind of Gwinnett based YouTubers, and Ty was doing his own thing, and he saw Chark and Pootie doing their own thing, and he was just kind of like, you know, let me get on with y'all. Or Pootie just saw something in Ty with this work ethic of recording and uploading every day, and he decided to like invite him out to come out with them to LA. So that's what they did. They went out to LA. Originally, people, Pootie OG fans, they were like kind of looking at Ty kind of sideways because they looked at him as a replacement for Kenny. Kenny was originally, it was Pootie, Chark, and Kenny. And Kenny, he wanted to step away. He didn't want to do YouTube. He didn't really want to do the social media thing. So he stopped doing videos. And then Ty came about, and they're like, oh, he's not Kenny, this and that. I miss the good old days of Kenny. You know, people, nostalgia. The era before will always be better than the current day. Spoiler alert, I was there in 2016 and you were too, and you knew it wasn't like the greatest day ever every single day in 2016. They have to stop that. But yeah, man, that's going on with that. So I think I set the scene, right? No. So they go out to LA, and they're out in LA for probably 3-4 years. And the time being, I think Ty might have grown from like 20,000 subscribers to over 400,000, where he was close to 500,000. And as he was closing in on 500,000, he said he was just feeling really weird vibes in LA, and he wanted to go home because it was, you know, the Rona was going on, the vid was going on. So, you know, back home, everybody's kind of uncertain of what was about to happen. Lockdowns or stuff going and acting in place. He ends up just moving back to Atlanta because he was like, the vibes and the spirit is just a bit dark in LA. Everybody's superficial. There's not really real people here. I want to go back home where everybody's real, and I could spend some time with my family and stuff like that. I'll still be able to keep Atlanta and the movement going and get to 500 subs. It didn't quite necessarily work like that because a large part of TyTheGuy's building was collaboration with other big poppin' collaborators. So he would do like kind of like smasher passes, which are back in the day, you just pull up like influencers and stuff and you say whether you would date them or not, pretty much. And that's kind of like a PG version, but whether you would date them or not. And usually the influencers that they you know, judged and stuff like that, they will react, and then they will react to their reaction, and it'll be a whole thing, and it'll get both creators lit. And so he built his name kind of off of videos like that and IRL vlogs. Back then it wasn't called IRL, it's just called vlogs. And he would just vlog with other large creators like DDG and Dub. And Dub and him were like this when he was living in LA. So this one is just especially crazy because Dub out of nowhere was like, you're going to end up like Ty the Guy. And so Ty responded to it. And then Dub responded like, Ty, you fell off. You fell off, bro. I paid your rent. You fell off. You're broke. You're this, you're that. And it's like, dog, like, weren't y'all supposed to be friends? Like, why would you? So they go back and forth like this. Ty drops a video. Dub drops a reaction to the video. Ty drops another video. Dub drops another reaction to that video. So it's been going on like publicly since January. Now, mind you, there was a time, I don't know if Ty even knows that I remember this, But there was a time, probably the last time I interviewed both of these. No. I interviewed Ty like a couple months ago. Like Ty, he cool dude, everything like that. Like I said, one of the more solid people, most solid person, content creator I've ever met. Shout out to Kalani Rogers too. Kalani Rogers too is cool. She's cool. Like that might be surprising because she's so lit. You know what I'm saying? So famous and stuff like that. But she's really cool and nice and humble and stuff like that. TyTheGuy is the most genuine content creator I've come across. So yeah, you see the post there and stuff like that. With Dub, it might have been 2023. Yeah, I'll say 2023, but it might have been 2022 when I interviewed him and stuff like that. Him and Ty were talking at that show. After the show, they go back to LA, Dub and DDG and them. And then Ty is still in Atlanta. Dub makes a side remark about TyTheGuy. Like it's something slick, something sly in this video. Ty, he says, I heard Dub said something weird about me. That's crazy because it's like I was just with this dude in Atlanta a couple weeks ago, like, and we was talking and hanging out at the show and stuff like that. So that happens. That comes and goes. So then I think I even asked him about Dub during our last interview, which was last June, right ahead of Father's Day. And he touched on it a little bit. He said, yeah, it's just, LA dudes kind of weird. They kind of like here and there. They hot and cold. It's weird, but it's okay. We all grown. We all got our own lives. I'm not waiting on no man to save me and save my career and stuff like that. I could get lit on my own because I got my own problems. I got my own stuff going on. So that's what Ty responds with. Pretty normal response, right? So that's what's going on there. So that was that. It's all kind of cool, calm. It didn't get spiked up until Dub kept just making jokes and using TyTheGuy's name. Like, you're going to fall off like TyTheGuy. You're going to be broke like TyTheGuy. You're going to be like, he kept saying his name. So Ty eventually, after making years and months of vlogs just with his family, his son, Epic, and his girlfriend / the mother of his child, Asia, right? So it's like, or Asha. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Ty, if you're watching this, my bad, bro. Happy birthday, by the way, Ty. So that's all he doing is just making videos with his family and his mom and his brothers and stuff like that. That's exactly why he came back to Atlanta, for family over clout, family over money in LA that he was living, because he was getting all the money in LA, getting all the clout, but he felt empty. So he moved back home to Atlanta to his roots and family and felt more whole. So now, okay, here we go. We all caught up. He finally responds. Ty finally responds with a big old, stream, 30-minute stream. He clips it up and it gets like 400,000 views or something like that on YouTube. It's the most viewed video that Ty's had since he left LA like 4 years ago. So, and then Doug reacts to it on stream and he just like, Ty, you fell off. It's okay. You fell off. You quit. You da. He's calling him broke and stuff like that. I helped you pay rent. Ty comes back. You're lying. You never helped me pay rent. Like, stop the cap, this and that. Woo. So then it kind of fizzles off a little bit. After that, Ty is making regular vlogs, but he's like titling it, Dub don't want me to have this. Dub don't want me to have a family. So he just, little pokes. Then this man, Dub, comes back again last week. He tell Deshae, bro, don't be in Atlanta because in Atlanta ain't nothing popping for real as a content creator unless you with A&P, which is false because you got Avery B in Atlanta. You got the dang 20v1 dudes in Atlanta, even though I don't like them, but they in Atlanta and they popping. You got the dang the dudes with the Hellcats and all that, the little SRTs and stuff like that. Quan and all those guys and stuff like that. They live in Atlanta. Angelo Mato is in Atlanta. You got, and then all the Facebook skit people, like the people like Robbie World and Kiyomi Leslie and Teddy, and I'm trying to think 50. You got all them people in there, and you got comedy over there, Hood Comedy. He's in Atlanta. You got the actress that moved down, Nadia Adelaide. Like the whole social media. Like I used to live around the corner from up the street, a couple blocks from Atlantic Station in Midtown, and like at my Target, because this one we was going to Target. At the Target, it was like looking at Instagram or Facebook because everybody was in there. Like that's the target they go to film content. That's the target because they all live in Atlantic Station. They all be filming up in Atlantic Station and stuff like that. So I say all this to say, especially for Black creators, Atlanta is it right now. Like that's just a place where everybody is. So to say you can't get nothing popping in Atlanta unless you in A&P is like arrogant and it's just wrong. Like LA is no longer the number one place for Black creators and stuff like that. In my opinion, I might be a little biased because I'm from Atlanta, but it's Atlanta. So right. So he says that, and he says, if not, you're gonna end up like TyTheGuy and get. So he says Ty's name again. At this point, Ty say, "Bro, you this, you that, but." He responds again. Some way, somehow, they end up in the same Discord call because they in a Discord call with Chart and DuB. And he said, "Bro, you got to chill on my man's." Chart said, "Chill on my man's Ty." He said, "Bro, I ain't chilling on nothing. That ain't my man's. He broke. He poor. He this, he that." And that's where we get to this part right here. So I'm about to share the screen and I'll let you watch a little clip of it. But this is essentially like the conversation was like 11 minutes. But this is literally just how it went. Pretty much the 11 minutes, this minute clip.
You can't afford to come over here. Everybody gave up on you, my nigga. Who you gonna come here and say, shut your poor bitch ass up? Nigga, I'll show you poor, nigga. And you.
So off top, bro. Off top. Look at the hostility. He yelling at the man and he said, shut your poor BA up. We were supposed to be friends at one point. We were supposed to be homies. Because Ty, I know Ty for a fact, once considered DuB real life homies. Even in the last response video to DuB, Ty said, bro, I still love you as a brother, but you tripping right now. And this putting my name in your mouth, keeping my name in your mouth. Please watch it. I still love you as a brother. I still got love for you because we got history. Obviously, DuB don't have the same type of love. And it's two different dudes having two different conversations right now. This one is in touch with real life and reality. This one is in La La Land and money. And I get it. Money might be your thing. If you didn't come from money and you came into money and you scared to go back to life where you didn't have money, I get it. At the same time, money ain't everything. This man, Ty, I genuinely think he's happy. I genuinely think he's happy with his family. He's happy with being near his family, his mom, his cousins, his siblings again. And yeah, that's just something that you can't buy. Because obviously he had the money, he had the clout in LA, and he wasn't happy. I think he's genuinely happy in Atlanta again.
Showing me you poor ass bitch. You showing me you poor ass bitch. And I'ma knock your poor ass out. You a man, shut your broke ass up.
Literally all his comebacks is poor, broke, this and that. Bro, is that supposed to be your mans? You're supposed to be uplifting your mans. DDG made a whole thing, all black content creators. We the ones that my biggest haters, they all black. They all black. We need to come together, the black community. You need to check your brother. Your brother talking like this, not to just another black content creator and a black person. This was his former homie. And you gonna let him talk to him? I know you see it. It's trending in your comm. DDG been ignoring this whole thing. DDG ain't said a thing about it. I know he sees it. And I'm wondering when he's gonna address it. Tonight he did an IRL stream at the little pool party in Houston. I know he sees it. I know he sees this. Because this was the biggest thing in his comm today. Was this entire exchange. People clipping it up. This thing right here got 5,000 likes. 5,000 likes, over 500,000 views. I know DDG saw it. At some point, he's going to have to address this. And he's going to have to check his brother. Because you, the main one that was just talking, oh, black creators, we need to stop beefing. Look in the house. Look in the house first.
You like to eat so much. Fuck out, you can't eat. That's why you skinny, you broke ass bitch. You thought we was gonna come up. You thought we was gonna come over here and rekindle? No, you broke ass fuck, nigga. Man, listen. Why is you worried about me? Take your bitch on a date. We ain't seen you on vacation with your bitch yet.
Why are you worried about what he doing? He all in his pockets. Why do you care? If the man is providing for his family, keeping new clothes on his son's body, keeping clothes that fit on his son's body, feeding his family, feeding himself, and keeping a roof over their head, the water in the sink, the lights on in the crib, the heat on, the air on. Why do you care about, oh, you ain't taking your girl? Man, everybody don't want a luxurious lifestyle. Ty was living in a penthouse in LA for years. Ty was at all the biggest party in LA for years. He was one of the biggest content black creators on YouTube for years. And he wasn't happy. He wasn't fulfilled. He wasn't satisfied. But it's the one thing that can satisfy you that materialistic things can never do. And it's a Sunday. You better preach.
You lost your car. You lost your house. You lost everything, bro. That's all you did. Get your bitch ass home. When I see you, hey, listen, chat. This nigga.
And then he bringing up his personal business. Like, you my mans and you airing out my personal financial history business and stuff. Like, that's crazy. You bringing up my lowest moments right here in front of everybody. You know, that's crazy, bro. How you supposed to be a friend and you talking about you did this in front of everybody for some laughs. And half the chat not even laughing at you. Half the chat is looking like you gotta chill, Dub. Is a couple laughing, but them folks is kids.
They're making all these videos about me. Take your bitch on vacation, nigga. Take your bitch on vacation, nigga. You lost your son. Come to Atlanta and see your son, nigga. Come to Atlanta and see your son, nigga. Dad, come here. I'm good over here, nigga. No, you not. Shut your poor ass up. Shut your poor ass up. You humble because you broke. Shut your working ass up, bitch. Come here real quick. You broke ass nigga. Oh, just wait. Just wait real quick. All right, you can go.
So yeah, that was essentially the entire 11 minutes. He also like revealed that Ty works a 9 to 5. Knock attention to all you content creators, to all you entertainers, which includes basketball players, football players, baseball players, soccer players, rugby players, volleyball players, what other sports? Lacrosse players, whatever sport you play, Olympians, shout out to all the Olympians and things of that sort. Rappers, songwriters, singers, band people, band members, instrumentalists, producers, engineers, whatever you do, movie stars, actors, actresses, TV stars, comedians, whatever y'all do, understand all of that money comes from people who work 9 to 5s. Newsflash, you don't have no money if it's not for the people who work 9 to 5s. I'm whispering because it's 1:56 in the morning. So why is y'all talking down on, oh, he got a 9 to 5? This man got a job. Bro, you not even rich without the people who have jobs. And plus on top of this, why is Dub talking? Why Dub talking like he the most lit right now out of anywhere? Every time Dub goes on stream, right, his entire chat is making jokes about DDG starting stream, and them not wanting to watch him, they want to watch DDG instead. This man was doing all of this, exposing Ty's lifestyle, Ty having a job, Ty losing his car, losing his job, Ty losing all this. He exposing everything from his friend, and he ain't even got 2,000 subs on. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Since you want to have a slinging contest, Dub, let's talk about it, bro. Hold on, Dub, Ty. We'll pull it up to where you can see the screen and you can see the sub count. We'll pull it up so you can see the sub count and everything like that, right? Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, give me a second now. Discussion. Crash out. I'll say crash out. I don't know what it's titled or anything like that, but they have the whole. Okay, cool. All right.
Bam.
Dub, you did all this. You don't even have 2,000 subs, bro. And let's take it a step further. Let's take it a step further if we're gonna go there. Because before you come back at me, oh, you don't even have 4,000 subs on YouTube. You only get 10 views and and you broke and this and that. Duh. People like me watching your videos for so many years is the reason why you even got half the stuff you got, bro. More than half. You getting all your money from ads. You getting all your money from potential brand deals because of the numbers that you get online. And where do the numbers come from? Actual people watching your stuff, actual people subscribing and liking and commenting. Come on. So what are we talking about, Doug? So before you start all that, oh, I'm broke. I'll say it for you. I'll say it for you, bro. Doug, as of today, April 26, 2025, we are currently in 2 different tax brackets. I got it. We got it. Congratulations. You in a different tax bracket than me. As of today, April 26, 2025. We'll see what happens in 2035. But as of right now, that's the case. Now, with that being said, you only have one mainstream media outlet interview and feature done on you, bro. All the years you've been on YouTube, all the years you've been content creating, as much as you want to talk about how people is broken, people ain't got this, and you rich and you that, and you you got one. And guess where that one came from? You're done, buddy. You're done, buddy. When it comes to the real world, beyond the internet, when it comes to real world media coverage, mainstream media, everything like that, that shows the people that separates the influencers from the real celebrities. Like, once again, your brother, because your brother got stories with Billboard. He got stories with Rolling Stone. He got stories with BET. He got stories with everybody. He got real life stories, features, interviews. It's not just the drama stuff. He got real life stories and features from everybody, not just me. I was just one of the first people to do it back then. And he was popping back then already and stuff like that. But it's like, you, bro, I just want you to keep perspective of where you are, because you're doing this slanging contest with Ty and trying to little bro Ty. Like, Ty ain't help you get to where you are right now. How you gonna go with the man that helped you get some money, and you gonna turn around and forget just because he not making as much money as he used to make? That don't make no sense. Regardless of what year it is, 2048, 2058, and 2018, he helped you make bread. You should always respect him for it. My former coworkers, my former managers, everything like that, we always gonna have a bond. Like, we always gonna, what's up? How you doing? Woo. You need something, you reach out. You need a letter recommendation, I got you. Because at some point, I needed you. I leaned on you. You helped me get money. You helped me get better. You helped me get to the place where I'm at today. So how could I, just because it's 2025 and it's not 2018 anymore, just turn my back on you, bro? I can't do it. I don't move like that. Happy birthday, TyTheGuy, man. We stepping for Ty for sure. We stepping for TyTheGuy for sure this year. And Ty know he got some support. He know he got some support. I just wanted to bring it to the internet, as they say. Hold on. Where we at? Bet. Okay. So yeah. Last little dub video, and then we gonna move on.
Friend. Like, McQueen is not my friend. Ty is not my friend. No, I don't have no problem with these. I would speak any way I want to, because it's no respect level.
How do you not have no problem with them? You just called them a poor bro. I'll be you skinny because you broke, because you can't eat. How is that not having a problem with nobody? You don't speak to no human being like that. At the end of the day, regardless if y'all was cool, if y'all was not cool, if y'all was ever cool, if you was so boo, if you were double boo, at the end of the day, TyTheGuy is another human being. and people is watching the way that you're treating other human beings. I know you don't care because you're so rich living in Beverly Hills and you this and that. And I know you don't care about nothing and nothing makes you sad ever. And you never feel insecure about anything because you got money and you rich. That's why you always wearing. I'm not going to tell you the jokes that everybody else always gives you. I'm going to stop it there. You know the jokes, you fill in the rest. I'm not going to keep it surface level. All I'm telling you is, bro, the way you're treating people, whether it's for the character of Dub and you're painting yourself as a villain to turn heel, to, you know, help get Ty lit behind the scenes or whatever the case might be, bro, it's not a good look, bro. This ain't the way to go about it. Y'all could go about it in a much more positive way. I know you said don't be yourself on stream. You said don't be yourself on stream because it's not entertaining enough. You don't need to be a mean person to be entertaining. Because this isn't entertaining. I know I'm reacting to it and I'm giving it attention and everything like that and clicks and that. And you done got in hot water for saying something about Kim Kardashian. You done got in hot water about saying something about Aaron the plumber. All these people throughout because you just going for the virality of it, the viral moments and stuff to make more money. So you don't drop morals a long time ago for some money. And that's all Ty was saying. Ty was saying, oh yeah, I'm not as lit right now dropping my stuff because I'm dropping meaningful health, life advice to young men and things of that sort, as opposed to just doing whatever is hot for a cheap buck. I'm not going to cheat the art like that. I used to when I was younger, but I'm not younger anymore. I had to grow up. And if you can't respect that, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
They're not my friends. They're not my homies. That's like me saying something about Tweezy. That's my homie 3 years ago. I've never seen this before in my life. Haven't talked to McQueen in 3 years. I haven't talked to Ty in 3 years. I haven't, nigga, I mean, I see Chark. So Chark, I say Chark is the homie. I talk to Chark. Just because I did videos with these niggas when I was coming up, do not mean they're my fucking homies. I ain't seen them in years. Those are not my friends. I haven't talked to Nate in 4.5 years. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Like Ciante, that's not my goddamn homie. Talk to white boy David. I ain't talked to that month. I ain't talked to David in 3 years. Y'all niggas talking about male friend. That's not my fucking friend. That's from 3 years ago. Like, that's like me slapping the shit out of McQueen. McQueen is not my friend. Like, McQueen is not my friend. Ty is not my friend. No, I don't have no problem with these.
No, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro, because it's like, regardless of how long we talk, like, we still locked in. Our history is still our history. And like you say, like, okay, if they're not in your immediate circle of friends right now, that's cool. But to say, like, I don't have no respect level for them because they're not my friend because we haven't spoken 3 years is crazy. It's crazy. It's insane. It's insane behavior. I think everybody sees this pretty much as it is. And all I wanted to say was, you know, you can't keep talking down on 9 to 5 and regular people because regular people is who paying the bills. If regular people wasn't streaming your brother's music, your brother wouldn't be making so much money in music. If people weren't streaming anybody's music, nobody would be as rich as the people that listening. They say, oh, you be happy that you go to Miami and I go to Punta Cana. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy to me, bro, because it's like you're only able to do that because of me. Because of the fans buying tickets, the fans buying merchandise, the fans playing your music, fans buying your music. That's the only reason why you're able to do what you do. The only reason why you're able to make millions of dollars is because off of playing football is because I put on Fox every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central Time. And I'm sitting down watching football and I'm looking at all the ads that they pay billions of dollars for every year, right? And plus, I might even buy a ticket to go to a game. If I buy a ticket to go to the game, I'm putting more money in your pocket directly. So it's like, you are nothing without the people. Like, I never understood ego of celebrities when it's like, you're literally only the people who watch you, bro. You're only the people who support you, the people. So, like, be careful with just pooping on people that work jobs and are normal and live normal lifestyles, because that is mostly your fan base. And if you tick them off, then guess what? your fan base is going to go away. And then what happens when your fan base goes away? You lose money. And Lord knows you don't fear anything more in life than to lose some money. Dun, dun, dun. So yeah, that's all I had to say about that, bro. Everybody with a conscious understands the difference here. I just wanted to get that point across that you are literally a product of people working regular jobs. And so is everybody else, including you guys. Like, you know, for the money that I get here on YouTube every month and stuff like that, it's not possible if you guys don't watch the videos, if you guys don't comment, if you guys don't like. So it's like, there's no reason for me to have an ego and think I'm higher than thou, or like I poop flavored air or something like that instead of like pooting some. Elliot Wilson responded to B-Dot, man.
Snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.